4, 3, 2, 1. Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the counties, provinces, territories, whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the various countries on planet Earth. And I play these regions or whatever on GeoGuessr. With the aim of A, exploring and seeing places I've never been and probably will never go to. And the second purpose is to hopefully have a bit of fun while doing so. And the third objective is to score 25,000 points in a game on GeoGuessr in the region I am, going to play. And if I do play 25,000 points, the region goes off the list and will never be played again. And if I fail to play 25,000 points, it remains on the list and might feature at a later date. Today we are going into Thailand for the first time, and we are going to spend a lot of time in Thailand because Thailand has 77 provinces, and I could split it up in like 5 or 6 statistical regions, but that felt didn't feel right with a country that is that populous as Thailand is, and of the size as well. So there's going to be all 77 provinces, and we are starting out with the smallest of the 77, both in size and in population. And you can see it sits here not too far outside of Bangkok, and underneath this cluster of markers, you can find the province of Samut Songkhram. And I'm probably saying that in a way that means boiled pigtails here or something. But so I beg your forgiveness for butchering the pronunciation right away. Anyways, so Samut Songkhram, the smallest of all Thai provinces, is 414 square kilometers, as of last year, about 186,000 people living there, and the capital is the city of Samut Songkhram, which sits here in somewhere, has about 25,500 people. And I have not played Thailand much. I have done a couple of trial runs here and there, and usually it's taken me quite a long while to figure things out. So let's see. That this is a small province doesn't mean that it won't be tricky. We have seen that many times before, that small is deadly. So let's see how lethal is Samut Songkhram. So let's see, we're going to copy the challenge link and put it in its safe spot in a moment. Samut Songkhram. There we go, copy it, and now let's start the game. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to this. The reason being that there's a lot of information. Thailand is a bit like playing the Philippines, except, okay, that was nice. Except that normally you cannot read what it says on the signs unless you can read Thai. Saichal Maya Glong, or something like that. So that is the river that comes through here. So can we find that resort? How far away is it? 300 meters to the northeast. Okay, so that ought to be somewhere along the river, right? Good luck in finding that. The yacht library. But let's see. We're not on the 35, that is quite certain. We're going northeast. You would think that the resort would be somewhere on the river. Saichol. No, 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 no. I can't be doing that. That's just gonna make me cross-eyed. Right. I think we need to explore a little, but that means that the river ought to be in this direction. Brighton. Okay. Just want to see, is there a 7-Eleven up here? Should be one in the... If there's an intersection coming up here. And that's indeed a 7-Eleven. Good. Okay, so that's the name of... that's a portal to sort of a district or something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So now we're looking southwest. Let's go around this corner. Yeah, the road is doing that thing. And now we should come up on a very, very long, straight piece of road. If I'm right, that is. That is not straight. So what does that mean? What fun. Yeah, okay, yeah, so we are here. Oh yeah, there is a bit of a bend here. Ooh, that was subtle. That was really subtle. Okay, so that means we're somewhere here. Right. That has... Ooh, don't jump to conclusions now. Don't jump to conclusions now. Okay, so this is that. That is this. And I feel like we're like, look, no. We should be about there. Should be an R, two very different things though. Because there's an extra building here. And that does not work well. That is that. And the question is, no, there is no other building right next to it. Okay, gonna do one thing. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we should be about there. Good. Yeah, no, I wasted a lot of time on that, but I have to make sure. Okay. Well, I guess that's the king or a king. And, well, I have to watch my tongue then. Oh. Let's see. Northwest, eastwards. So looking north, we must be on the outskirts of town. So going south is probably the better idea. Ooh. Soy Bang Chang Tai. Soy Bang Chang Tai. I think I'm going to write this down because the names in this area are probably going to look very much the same to me. Soy Bang Chang Tai 1. Let's see. We are on 33-3. That's not where we started though. We started on a bend here next to a little grocery store. And okay, let's just continue south. Hopefully that will take us towards the city center. That is a tiny shrine, but elaborate. Okay, interesting. So we've got a canal running on the side. This one doesn't have a name that I can read. And what are we coming up on here? Lots of stuff I cannot read. Okay, but let's just press on. As we already discovered, there will be things I can read. Now, there's one country in particular I am having a bit of trepidation about whenever it comes up in the future, and that is Cambodia. There's also Soi Bang Chang Tai. That kind of suggests that this must be a major district outside the city. And if this is correct, I should have a PG fuel station here. That is probably a PG. What is this? PTT. The hotel as well. Oh. That thing looks like a hotel. Yep, we got you now. Okay. Oh, we were probably up here. We didn't cross any more rivers, did we? Let's see now. God, so I hope this is right. Let's see. So this ought to be that. The only trouble is, where is this road? So we have this road. So that's correct. And there should also be another little road into the side here somewhere. Yeah, well, the opposite way. I don't know. I don't know. Isn't there? Oh. So, is that supposedly a road in there? So we cross the bridge. And there is an intersection. Yeah, we got that bendy road there. And we got that straight bit road. Yep, I think we got our place. Let's see. So we are pretty much where I have placed myself, I think. Let's see now. Looking south of the building. Yeah. How about that one? We're actually skirting it, but that is not on the map, it seems. There's a bit of misalignment here as well. I'll go with that. Good man. Whew. That was a lot of work. And I don't think this will be any less. Okay. North. Okay, big greens. Oh, okay, end of the road. So I couldn't read that big green sign, but okay. That looks like the proper way to go. Some sort of waterway or something. Ooh. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. Okay, we got signs that way. We got signs that way. I want to have a look at these first. And we'll head the opposite way afterwards. Let's see. Apartment blocks or something. Okay, so we are intersection ahead. Thailand, Samut Songkhram. What does that mean? So, northeast towards Samut Songkhram. I'll venture a guess and say that we're somewhere in this area. Yeah. I also, let's see, there wasn't blue signs across the road here, so I want to have a look at those too. And well. Now that is interesting. Because that was the place we could go from the intersection on the Rama 2 or Rama 2nd. Let's see, is it possible to find a way to get onto the Rama? And what does it say here? Chun Suk Soy. Suk Soy. But yeah, that didn't help me last time. This road is making a marked bend towards the west, and how far away is that thing? 2.2 kilometers, okay. But I also wanted to check out, there's lots of signs here now. So, Pechakasem Road and Pakto. It doesn't help much when you can't find the names of the roads. And Pakto to the west. What does it say here? Okay, so the Rama 2 is a kilometer and a half away to the south. Right. And then there is something about a shrine. Kanavas. We got the Firefly Center, I think. Banpai Puapag. 6 kilometers, but that temple. Why isn't that visible on the map? So let's see, so we're going west. After a rather major turn. Color me confused. This is the something Chide Porn Road or something. Yes, Chayapon. Okay, so now we're here. Good. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now then. Where is that big building that we were on? Could we have been around here? I wonder. That kind of seems like the best candidate. Let's go back home. So, okay, so we have to go south. And it's slightly east of south. Yeah. And the road ends up there. The dog won't be on the map. Now let's see. Okay, so it's likely that we're here. Look across that way. We got that road going like so. Now just need some confirmation here. Yep, that's the other road going up like there. Oh, sorry, there. So now we got the long way house over. Got a long way house over there. This is drawn in a really weird way. I'm feeling this is that. How old is this footage? Recent. Okay, so now we know we are in here somewhere. And the problem with somewhere. Let's see, how many houses are we down? Okay, so this is that house. Stop it. Don't be like that. Okay, and then we get to a tiny house here, which must be this one. Then we got another house, which is this one. So that's a white one. Here comes a red one. And then there's a gap to a tiny building. And the next one. And then we're here. Ooh. And now I'm hesitant about this. There. Good. This is a tough map. 2 rounds to go. Okay, this is pinnable. But where are we? Ooh, all the directions are bad. Guess northeast might be the one that will eventually take me where I want to go. Yeah, east is a good direction. Is there anything legible for me on these signs? Unfortunately, no. I need to learn to read this alphabet. Not today, though. Although it would have been... Ah, okay, good. Unfortunately, that we cannot read. Nor can we read the sign here, but that's sort of going in the wrong direction. But okay, so this road is going off at a slight angle. And I'm going to go the opposite way, but I just want to see Damnoeng Sadwak to the northwest. No idea what that might be. But then there's a big sign here. To a lot of watts. And I know I see the Amphawan, which must be close to the floating docks here. What direction are we going exactly? Slightly east to south. We could well be here. There was a what dung. We saw a sign for that, and now we're going around a bend here. And what's around the bend? We should find a petrol station. Come on. Let's find a petrol station. There's an Isuzu dealership here. Yes, finally we got you. Okay. Now we just need to look for a road that goes off at somewhat of an angle. Don't think we came that far up though. Let's see now. We might have come out here. Let's check on that. So we go north, that works well. Going east. Then we go north again. That could mean we're there. And we're on to the main street. I think I got you. That means we should be down there. Turn around. Road going off to the side, to the southeast. Well, well. But this building matches very well in shape. And of course, if I stand in the right place there, that should be all right. Okay, so that means we should be about here. Nice, nice, nice. One more round to go. This is tough, but it's doable. Tough, but doable. It's not the same kind of challenge like Indonesia is. Indonesia is also the constant hunt for information. Healthy court, but it is in a sort of different manner. Let's see, southwest is not a good direction. What Tong Kong? Oh yeah, this isn't boding very well for when I start doing some of the larger provinces in Thailand. That is going to be an absolute nightmare. Tong Kong. Now, northeast is not a good direction. Nor is southwest, really. This is another one of those zigzaggy roads. There's a market of some sort. Small one, but still. Yeah, at least we're heading in the direction of the mountain. Not the mountain, sorry, of the ocean. Very zigzaggy. Does it say here? Ah. Bang Nok Kwak Old Market. 10 kilometers. Bang Kong Camp. What Prado? But these things are far away. Therefore not very helpful. What's this up ahead? Culture floating market, but which of the floating markets is it? And what something very long? I mean, we could be up here. Could be down here. Or it could be somewhere near that other floating market I didn't see. At least we're going sort of in the right direction. And this thing coming up here might be... That's Hong Kong again. Kuditong, Tong Kong. And there's also more here. Oh yeah, those are the same signs we saw before, isn't it? But we've got the music house and the Siamese cat house. Huh. Got a bee sanctuary. How about Siamese cat houses? Bangkok Camp, 4.5 kilometers. Let's see. So we got Bangkok there. Could we be? Could we be like down in this area? Could we have gone like that road maybe? Let's see. So we're crossing a river here. Or are we? Yes, we are. Now this is a fairly major crossing. The river goes north. But I don't think we're here. This... Did I see something about happy trees somewhere? So now we're going eastwards. That looks like a river junction. Now let's see. Does the road do a little squiggly bit? It does not, unfortunately. As far as I can see, but I want to have a look anyway. Let's see now. No. It's not quite the correct location. But that would have fit nicely. I still don't want to let that go, though. Let's see. So going across the bridge here. And if this is indeed the place, should be a place to eat, and there should be, that looks like a place to eat. And should be a candy store here somewhere. Yeah, maybe about here. Or here. Yeah, I don't think I want to let this go just yet. Let's see now. If we are on the right track, this road, yes, and there's the 7-Eleven. Okay. So we are on this road somewhere. Now I totally forgot where we started. Okay, so we were looking south. There's the Tong Kong. That sounds like an interesting place to stay overnight. How about we go north and see how far is it to that river crossing? Yeah, it looks like we're on this bit now. Yep, turn around. And here's the river crossing. Now we're here. Okay, how many bends before we got onto that long straight? Turn around again. So we could be down here, actually. And then let's see, now we're on this corner, if I'm right. We come here, and we have a straight bit of road. Slight bend to it. Yep. One more time. So if I go around this corner, we should have a fairly straight bit of road. Yes. Okay, we got you now. We got you now. Just don't mess this up. Should be about there. I don't know about the misalignment of layers here. Oh, yeah, that's pretty severe. But it's an east-west disalignment, so I'm going to go with that. Nice. We got. It took a good while. It did. But still, that was... Of course, compared to the previous episode where I missed the 25k on the first round. This one was as hard as yesterday. No, I keep saying yesterday. At the time of recording, I don't know if it's yesterday or the day before. But anyways, in the last episode, this is tough, but it's doable. That was what was very good about this playthrough. So yeah, of course, I'm very happy with this. And, well, that is Samut Songkhram 25k, and I am very glad that you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.